Hi, okay, right, today I'm going to take you outside in my garden. So you're going to have a privilege to see our back garden, or as my Canadian husband would call it, a yard. So for my North American friends, we're going out into the yard, so let's go. I heard it's a bit chilly out here today, so I put a big scarf on. So I wanted to talk to you about dating relationships today, and I've been looking at our back garden and thinking this is a really good story to share with you. So this is our backyard. And it's March here in England at the moment, so we haven't done any gardening since, you know, sort of probably September time, and thankfully our grass does stop growing during the winter months, so we've not had to really be out here. But one of the things I dread as spring and summer starts to come is that we got to start weeding this. And when we moved in here, we were sort of looking around in the garden, actually wondering how we were going to actually do this, because neither one of us are gardeners and I can't weed. I can't recognise what a plant is from a weed. So we had some photos of what the garden looked like when we moved in here, and we just sort of walk around going, is this a weed or is this a plant? And no, brilliant, fantastic. We haven't killed off any of the lovely flowers and shrubs at the moment. So how does this relate to dating? Well, when I was thinking about this, you know, if I don't know what a weed is, I do know about gardening is that weeds grow, they will destroy our lovely shrubs and plants, and we actually do have a rhubarb plant down there, and that's not something we could ever get rid of anyway, and I don't even enjoy rhubarb. But what we do know about weeds is if we leave them, it's going to destroy our lovely garden as it looks now, and our roses and our other flowers and daffodils are going to die off. And if you think about this, this is how it used to be for me when I was dating years ago, that I couldn't recognise what would choke my relationships, you know, what was going to kill off the good things that could have been growing. And a lot of that had to do with habits, how I was in relationship, my patterns and character. I wasn't very good at recognising the sorts of people that weren't very respectful, had a tendency to walk all over me, were the unfaithful types, and no, generally just didn't know how to work out problems with me. If an issue came up, they were quite slow and they would just walk out. Or very fickle people. One minute they were in love with me and the next minute they didn't know what they wanted. And to be honest with you, I had some weeds in my character as well. And if you can't recognise what is a weed in your relationship and what is something that is worth nurturing and growing, you're not going to be able to grow something very healthy. So in a dating relationship, you really want to work out what are the healthy things, what are the things that are going to help your relationship grow, and start to recognise which weeds need to be pulled up and taken out so the good things can actually start to grow in your relationship. And if you're not sure what they are, we have lots of dating tips and advice online for you. And if you need some even more personal help, why not think about signing up for one of our dating essential programs. But just remember that you're going to need to know about character, and you're going to need to know what's going to help your relationship grow, and what are going to be the weeds that are going to kill it off.